Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Level Up Podcast.
Happy Friday, fam.
Yeah, Friday. Where did the week go?
I know. It's because we're so busy. There's so many moving parts.
Yeah, I think that must be the case.
It's just zooming by, so it's exciting, though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm stoked.
Really is.
I'm stoked.
So it's episode 8.
8.
And we're talking today about how small daily habits can create massive change.
Yeah, baby steps to change.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
So let's start with the simple but powerful idea.
Mm-hmm.
What if you could completely change your life in just 90 days?
And we're talking completely from a cellular level.
Mm-hmm. So not overnight, not instantly, but through consistent, intentional daily action. That's what today's episode's all about, the 90-Day Fitness Tracker Challenge.
Yep.
So we're going to dive into the concept behind our challenge and why we believe the 90 days is the perfect window to reset your habits, rebuild your discipline, and create a real, lasting change, something that you can carry through with yourself.
Yeah, living your best life like you and I have been.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah. It's a game changer.
Yeah.
It's a game changer.
And I think the biggest thing is, or the biggest truth about it is that you don't need more time, but you just need to be consistent in what you're doing.
If you use your time wisely and properly, you won't need a redo.
Yeah.
No matter what you're going through.
Yeah.
Because you'll get that the reason we are here is basically to experience life to the fullest, good, bad, and different, and then learn from it, and then go on to the next level, and then leave something decent to the next generation. Yeah. I think that for me personally, I think that's a goal.
Yeah, definitely. So today we're going to break down what the 90-day reset looks like.
I think before we do that, we should actually have a very brief commentary on Immunical.
Oh, okay.
I think people really have no idea about the strength and capability of this product. It's not, ladies and gentlemen, another protein. It's not another whey protein. What Immunical is a precursor for glutathione production in the human body. Yeah. Okay? If you Google glutathione, you will see that it's actually the most important substance in the human body. And this is probably the number one product to raise your glutathione levels in the world. In like hands down in the world. So it's really food for your cells. Yep,
and it just helps your own body make its own glutathione.
It takes you back to when you were young, healthy, and strong. I mean, basically...
When you had extra energy.
And the research and the science shows that 90 days of taking this consistently, your glutathione levels increase roughly around 35%.
Which is huge.
And science also shows that high glutathione levels, which we do have when we're kids, basically leads to generally good health, and lower glutathione levels as when we age, when we hit 40, they pretty well plummet.
Tanking. Yeah.
Right? And that's generally why a lot of your energy goes down, your health goes down, things start breaking down.
Yeah, exactly.
So
and Immunical sort of lets your body recharge and refuel and regenerate itself.
And the number one thing is it works. It's been scientifically checked, like ridiculous, more than any protein probably on the market. Company's 40 years old, and we swear by this. This is actually going to be our mission to basically
let everybody know
about it, because we've been doing this now for what, 4 years? And could you be here like this without this? No. So it's amazing. So that's what that's about. The next thing I should touch on before we get into it is the fitness tracker, right? Everyone has seen the fitness tracker by now. We've just secured like a ton of them. So these are trackers. These are special though. These are Dee and I have first picks, so we have like an amazing assortment. These are great. Okay. They are not Apple Watches, but closest thing to it. They do everything. They basically, you could pay on there, but more importantly, you could track your blood pressure, you could track your heart rate, you could track your sleep, you can track every aspect of your physical, functioning.
And that gives you a great idea of
where you are, your steps, everything.
Yeah.
So what we suggest is basically, and we give these away when you sign up for a 30 or 90-day trial of the glutathione, which is 3 boxes. You get one of these things for free, right?
Yes.
So the idea being is that you check it in the beginning. And while you're actually taking the glutathione on a daily basis, you check your results. You can see the progress in real time, firsthand.
Yep.
So that's what the challenge is all about, the fitness tracker challenge. And don't
it's
worry.
About being consistent with
being
everything.
consistent, and just basically when you start seeing, we're not talking weekly results, monthly, daily.
Yeah. And the other part that's critical, which we haven't touched on yet, is the Badawan gin.
The Badawan, yeah. Well, we're going to touch on that now.
So that's a quick 10 to 12 or 15 minutes if you want every day.
That's essential.
Yeah.
That's essential.
Yeah.
Like if you do nothing else, if you don't take a supplement, if you don't track your progress, if you just allocate about 10 to 15 minutes to do 5 or 6 exercises on a daily basis. Every single day.
Don't miss a day.
You
can, but it's not to your benefit.
You're adding years to your life.
Yeah.
Years, especially if you're past your 40s. Your 30s, 40s, start getting into those numbers, you'll do yourself a favor. I mean, these exercises have been done in Asia for the past 1,000 years. So it's not something new. Yeah. We're just basically getting it in the East now.
Yeah.
In the West, sorry. We're getting in the West now. We're finally catching up to what's been keeping these people. I mean, by and large, culturally, people in the East live far longer than North Americans.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah.
And, their lifestyle's different and stuff like that as well. So it makes a big difference.
So we're just basically figuring out things that other cultures are doing. We're pairing it with
natural supplements.
Natural, 100% natural, by the way.
Yeah.
And it's been working for us for going on 5 years now, and we're at the stage now where we want to basically share it with anyone who is basically just getting up there and just, wanting to feel like 100% themselves like they did when they were kids and younger.
Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it works. There's no, I wonder if it'll work for me. No, if you know what glutathione is, and if you raise your glutathione levels, you will feel better.
Yeah, you'll have better health. You'll have more energy.
Yep.
You'll have a better immune system.
Like, when was the last time you were sick?
We were talking about this a little while ago, and it's been a long time.
It's been over a year. It's probably been over 2 years.
Yeah.
I cannot remember the last time I was sick.
No.
With anything.
Yeah.
And it's because of that.
Yep. Because you're at the optimal level for having glutathione in your
Absolutely.
body.
Absolutely.
So it's just a build-up, but it's something. So this is what has worked for myself and for Huey.
Yeah.
And Huey does his routine consistently, day in, day out.
Yeah.
So do I.
Yeah.
So I guess I could say that, like, I live by this.
Yeah, it's a mission. It's become a mission for us.
Yeah.
So this is what we're going to delve deep into.
Yeah. And there's so many glutathione supplements out there, so obviously you need to do your research, but this is the most researched.
This is the only one.
By third parties.
If you actually look at the studies and look at the science backing this product, take the time, but you'll realize that if you're looking to, and this is, by the way, we should really drive this point home. This is not glutathione. This is a 100% natural substance, which basically is a precursor for your body to produce glutathione.
Yeah.
So it is everything your body needs
in order to make
glutathione.
Yeah.
Right? So big difference.
Yeah. Huge.
All right.
Okay, so basically we just want to talk today about how it can transform your health and your mindset and your life in total by working on this 90-day reset.
Yeah, like 20 minutes, a half an hour routine every morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So simple, it's easy. Anybody can do the Badawan gin.
Yeah.
You start out slow and you just do more.
Yeah.
So, but I think anybody can do Badawan gin.
Oh, yeah. No, it's designed for... it doesn't matter if you're in your 20s or your 80s. It's just movement. It's simple movement.
Yeah, which is the key, right?
Yeah, it's designed to basically, it's much like the Immunical, which is a precursor. Badawan gin is designed to open up certain areas of your body to release, certain bodily, I would say, your heart, your kidney, your liver. It's designed
it just gets everything better.
Flowing better. Exactly. Thank you. It gets everything flowing better by doing exercises that trigger your body to react naturally to what's going on. So it's when you don't move and when you don't exercise, when you don't exercise these particular joints, that you do suffer from, heart defects, and you do suffer from, things like respiratory problems. Battle Engine is designed to actually keep those mechanisms in the human body flowing and moving.
Yeah, and in a gentle way.
In a gentle way,
so
exactly.
It's not an aggressive
It's not a gym. You're not beating yourself
stretching.
up. Yeah, you're just keeping the body flowing and functioning as it should.
Exactly. Okay. Have we covered everything?
Yeah. We it's good we did. Yeah, I think we
good.
needed that.
Just because you and I know about it doesn't mean
it doesn't mean everyone else does, right? So we can't really jump into it without giving the precursor.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, so the first question is, why is 90 days such a powerful time frame for change?
Okay, well, scientists, or actually I think it's more psychologists, say that for any real change to take place, it takes 90 days. I don't know where they got the number from. It's probably based on a lot of studies.
Yeah.
But if you want to develop a new habit, they say once you do it for 90 days consistently, it could stick. Anything before that, you might drop off. But 90 days, chances are, if you do something consistently for that, it's going to become part of your repertoire then.
Okay. So number 2, why do most people struggle to stay consistent with fitness and health goals?
Well, we've got that covered as well. Results.
Yeah.
Right? People wait for results, and sometimes there are reasons behind not getting immediate results.
Yeah.
The one good thing about immediate Cal, and I think you mentioned it, when you first took it, you felt something.
Oh yeah, immediately. That day I was like, wow.
Like
all of a sudden it was like pumping through my legs.
Yes, you felt it.
That's
you felt the
where
weight.
I noticed it.
Yeah, like right away.
Yeah.
And then within
the week,
week,
like, I need
whatever
this is.
And then 3 weeks, and then a month, you were talking about your hair, how your hair had gone, taken back its original glossiness, and then your nails were like everything.
Yeah.
And so the whole idea between the fitness tracker challenge is not only can you track how you're feeling, and then the aesthetics, you can look at it from a cellular level, how your body is functioning.
Yeah.
Right. So if at the end of that particular time frame with the fitness tracker challenge, if you don't see marginal results, obviously it's not for you, but I mean, chances are pretty certain you're going to. Yeah. So that's why we designed this challenge.
Yeah, you'll feel better.
And you'll see the result of basically raising your glutathione level over 90 days by about 35%.
Yeah, and the fitness tracker is just key to seeing what you're doing and tracking all the things that you don't really pay attention to. Like I've found it really enlightening to see all those stats.
Well, yeah, basically you're drinking enough. My tracker tells you I'm sitting too long. It tells me, am I drinking enough water? It tells me the daily suggested steps I should be taking.
Yeah.
Just little things to help you along the way. And they don't seem like much, but when you can put it all together, you're creating healthy habits by doing very simple things to basically add years to your life. So this and the thing is, we've lived it. Yeah, we've lived
really
it.
Have.
So we know it works.
Yeah. Didn't just start taking this.
No.
Recently,
this is
This is
it's a lifestyle.
Permanent thing in my life.
It's a lifestyle for sure.
Okay, so question 3. Oh, I think we have already covered this. How does tracking your habits change your results?
Yeah, we just
covered that.
Yeah, we just covered that.
Basically, it just helps you stay accountable, I think.
Yeah.
For me, because I was like, oh, I'm not drinking enough water. Oh, my sleep's not right.
Yeah. Or I'm not getting enough steps.
Everything out.
Yeah.
So you see that, and then you start trying to build up your steps or whatever you're trying to work on.
Yeah, and
whatever it could be.
One thing about the fitness trackers, I should say quickly, is that basically when you first get your fitness tracker, you go into the tools section, and then you click on the ID. It pulls up a QR code. You need to have a smartphone to basically use the app, but it'll take you to one of the apps, like You're With Fit.
Very Fit.
Very fit. And then
there's Cloud Fit, I think.
Yeah, so there's like 4 or 5 different ones. Depending on what tracker you get, you're going to get a different app. But it basically you fill out some general information, not too much. Yeah. And then basically it creates a profile for you, and then you can either track it on you're off to the races. Yeah.
Just wait a day, and all of a sudden you can go back to your app, and you'll start seeing data coming through.
Yeah, and after a while, it actually gets to know you. It gets to know your habits, and it starts basically making recommendations based on that. Yeah, so exactly. So it is in real time. It's almost like you have a personal life coach on your wrist. So yeah,
it's helped tremendously.
Yeah, absolutely.
I wear it all the time right now.
Yeah.
Because I'm just trying to get as much data as possible.
Absolutely, and the more you know, the more data you have, the better decisions you can make.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so question 4, what role does discipline play compared to motivation?
Interesting question. I'm going to stab at this one.
Sure.
Motivation is great to start. Okay? Motivation is great to start. Discipline is what you need to continue.
Yeah.
You know, motivation, some days you wake up, you're not motivated. You're not feeling, okay, let's do it. I'm ready. No. Some days you need discipline just to get up and get at it.
You know what? You're going to do it.
Yeah. So if you ask
me if You'll feel better. That's what I always say when I do the battle engine. You're going to feel better once you get through your
But you
routine.
Always do.
Yeah.
Yeah, like literally.
So halfway through it, you're like, oh, yeah.
You have to force yourself to do it, you know, at times.
It's not a chore, really. But
no, it's not. But some days, come on.
Are harder than others.
Yeah, are harder than others. But I think in anything worth doing, like anything, like, you know, it depends. If you're a builder, right, of something, then you know some days are going to be hard. Some days you're just going to be facing things that you don't want to face, facing situations you don't want to, whatever is going on, right? But those are the days when you're supposed to get up and go at it.
You got to dig in.
That's when you dig in. That's when when you don't feel like it is when you dig in, because the days you feel like it, those are gravy. Those are gravy. Those are fun. But the days that you are not totally committed and you don't feel like it and you'd rather be doing anything else, those are the days you dig in, and those are the days that it actually rewards you so much more, because it's like, I did it. Yeah. I accomplished it.
I agree.
You know? So yeah, and I think that's anything in life. There's going to be days when it's going to be tough, you know? But I think, you know, you owe it to yourself to show up for yourself. Yeah. And I saw something, and I've been seeing, this has been a recurring thing over the past little bit. When you don't do what you say you're going to do or what you commit to for yourself, yourself doesn't trust you anymore.
Yeah, because it's you didn't do that. Yeah. So you're not going to do this.
So yourself doesn't show up for you as...
Yeah. So you got to show up for yourself every day.
You have to show up for yourself, because that is... When you show up for yourself...
Yeah, it's just building confidence.
But more than that, it's creating a pattern in you that turns you into that person. And then when you walk in a room, everybody's, he shows up. Yeah. It's a whole trust thing. Yeah. But if you don't, if you shirk your responsibility, you exude it. Yeah. People pick up on it. Yeah. Yeah, you see, you can't lie about you can't lie about that. You can't lie about. You gotta show up for yourself. You gotta show up, and you gotta muscle through it. Yeah. And then people pick up on it. Environments pick up on it. The universe picks up on it. Yeah. And guess what? You get rewarded just for showing up. Not for showing up and being smart or being capable, but just for showing up. Yeah. Yeah. That should be its own podcast.
Well,
yeah,
we'll do that.
Yeah, for sure, drop that down. Yeah, because I the more, since we've been on the journey that you and I have been, I mean, there's been months and possibly years at times where I'm just like, what are we doing? But we always keep showing up. People are probably like, those two are nuts. But you know, I mean, if you believe in what you're doing, then and you can see a way. Nobody else has to see it, just you.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what other people think.
And the universe will basically say, well, you know what? They keep showing up. There's something there. Yeah. And
they got the right attitude.
They've got the right attitude, and it always makes a way, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does. Okay, so question 5. What is the biggest mistake people make when starting a reset?
I think the biggest mistake people make when starting a reset, personally for me, I can't speak for anybody else. I don't have this mistake, but a lot of people, what they do is they base that reset on their past situations.
Yeah.
You have to let go of the past to start new.
Yeah.
If you were a person that never showed up for yourself, you have to let that go.
Yeah, because you can change.
You can change. You don't have to. You don't have to
be that person.
You don't
anymore.
have to be that. It's like in relationships, right? I hear people, and I told you this the other day. It was just like you always hear those people say, "Well, my last boyfriend."
Yeah.
Well, guess what? He's not here any longer.
Yeah,
and if you
last. He's not present.
Keyword last.
Yeah.
And you have to, by saying that, by bringing that into your new relationship, what you're doing is you're creating the same perfect situation. Breeding ground.
Yeah.
For that to happen. You're almost you're expecting it. You're inviting it.
Yeah.
There was this one saying, in this one book, the Shin book you gave me to read, and they were saying basically, certain people, you say to them, "Oh, how's it going? Is any storms?" And then the person that says "not yet" is expecting a storm.
Yep. So they're gonna bring that to themselves.
They're bringing that to them. They're leaving it open, and they're actually waiting. It's like not yet. Yeah, not here yet. But it's coming. That's literally what you're saying. No. So in answer to the question, I think anytime you want to go through a new path, you have to cut the old. You have to let go of
a fresh perspective.
Yeah, fresh perspective.
Because maybe you're trying to do something different, so you got to do it differently.
But there's no way you could actually bring old into new. Like you know, if that's what's always been, if that's the situation, it's always sort of gotten the best of you. You have to relocate. You have to leave that in order to basically grow something different. Right? Yeah,
for sure. And I think one other thing that people maybe do is they take on too many changes.
Yes.
All at once.
That's
instead of
one
layering it on or adding another thing, a new habit on top of another one that you just learned. Well, because if you do too many things, you get confused and you don't know what you're supposed to be doing.
But that's the thing that I intentionally did that with your and my journey.
Yeah.
Right? Because I mean, we are very capable, and we could have jumped into different things that would have paid us rewards right away. But I understood who you were to a certain extent. I understood who I was, and I understood that if we didn't go through a certain amount of growth and transition, doesn't matter what the opportunity was. If we were still the same people we were 10 years ago, we wouldn't have basically had the continuity and the discipline and the patience to nurture something to go forward. Yeah. Because it's not who we were. No. You only get there by becoming that person, by going through the motions and really just taking the patience to develop. Right? So that is really, I think, the biggest takeaway, when it comes to that, is basically you have to leave time for the transformation. You have to transform in order to
and don't get impatient. You got to just stay the course.
Yeah, and you may not see results for years. In some cases, years. Yeah. But if you don't,
you're still coming.
Well, if you don't stay the course, you'll probably never see you become the person that the opportunity will present itself to. If you don't become that person, guess what? That opportunity is not going to come to you. It's going to go to somebody who is in frame or character to get that opportunity. Like you and I, basically, I mean, with the people of Immunotech, they're pretty well like, okay, let's see what you guys are doing. Hands, oh, good luck, bravo. Hey, it looks great. Yeah. But it's because we've been there for so long, plugging away. It shows that we really believe in, the product and what we're doing. So now they're basically saying, we've seen what they've done. Everything has been.
Let's see.
Yeah, let's see, right? But without, just going in and, saying, hey, we think you should do this, that, or the other thing, that would have fallen on deaf ears. So, yeah, you gotta pay your dues. You gotta put your time in.
We've paid our dues.
Yes, we have.
Okay, question 6. How can small daily actions lead to massive long-term results?
Well, yeah, I mean, there's another one. I mean, I don't know about for you, but it's really the small things on a daily basis that actually make a difference. It's not the big things, because if it's a big thing, chances are it's a one-off. I still have to wake up tomorrow. I still have to basically, feed the bunnies. I still have to basically, do my chores. I still have to do my Botswana. Those are the things. None of that
changes, but by continuing to do all those little things, they all add up.
In the light of whatever happens, that okay, great. That happened. That happened. Oh, there was awful day. Oh, wonderful day. Still resets back to zero the next day.
Yeah.
And if you don't put in the work for the minutia, for the little things, you miss the point. Because those big things, they are not consistent. They're not going to carry you through difficult or good, or they're just going to happen. You have your power in your small consistencies. That's what keeps you in the game. That's what keeps you level. That's what keeps you going.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. And question 7. What would your life look like if you fully committed to 90 days?
But like this.
Exactly.
Like this.
You've already done it.
Yeah, like this. This is exactly what it'll look like. This. I agree.
Yeah. It just sort of shifts your mindset, and it keeps you focused on why you're doing it.
It's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing.
Because you want to grow old.
Yeah.
Gracefully.
Yeah.
And be able to have your energy levels that you used to have or at least for myself, to have energy levels that I used to have when I was younger.
Yeah. But the good thing about this is that you're not growing old, you're getting better. Yeah. You're aging like a fine wine.
True.
You're getting.
Yeah, that's a nice
every
analogy.
Every aspect of your life is being enhanced.
Yeah.
So what used to be old, and if you looked at, a 50, 60, 70-year-old, they looked old.
Yeah.
This stuff here will actually
make you look younger.
Make you look younger.
Yeah.
It'll actually let you have the kind of youthful vitality that you might have in your 40s, in your 50s, maybe your 30s even. That's what this does.
Yeah.
So it's not about growing old. It's about basically just
growing well.
Growing well. That's it. Write that down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody, did you hear that?
Yeah, exactly. We got it on tape, so we're good.
Exactly. But, I won't forget that way.
Yeah.
And it also helps you with your memory and all those good things too.
Yeah,
and your
cognitive
brain
thinking, your brain functioning. Yep, absolutely.
So another good thing about it.
Yeah, no, well, this is the beginning. We'll have maybe once a month. We'll basically just, because we're going heavy into it. We're actually launching our digital marketing campaign on Monday. Yeah. So that's going to be huge. It's all set to go. So we're going to be actually promoting it, and then there's going to be the seminars we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing events around the city, online events. So it's going to be pretty big. There's a pretty big push on. So yeah, we're excited. Yeah. Join us.
Definitely. Yeah. And it's not about perfection. It's about being consistent and showing up for yourself.
Absolutely. And the thing is that I have to add this as well. I've been a pretty serious sales background. And, though I was always told that, if you want to sell something effectively, sell something you love. Then you're not selling. Then you're just basically sharing something great with people. Yeah. It's actually not sales anymore. It's sharing. Yeah. Yeah.
Which is the key.
Yeah, and we have something worth sharing.
Which is amazing, and more people need to know about it.
So. Oh, and we're going to tell them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to tell them. Yeah. And this is, by the way, just about healthy living. That's it. Yeah. 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 Living well. Yeah.
Living better.
Living way better.
Yeah. Okay. So the real question is, are you willing to commit to yourself for the next 90 days?
Yeah.
And anything else you want to add before we...
Well, yeah. I mean, I do want to say, basically, I think the biggest thing for a lot of people today is prevention as opposed to cure. Right? So this is going to keep you out of the hospital.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to go to the hospital today. Sorry, healthcare is just not what it used to be.
Yeah. Well, even years ago, you still didn't want to go to the hospital.
But you really don't want to go today. So anything you can do to keep you healthy, well, and strong, robust, resilient immune system, this is it, right? I mean, it's not the cheapest, it's not the most inexpensive product, but it's affordable. And, if you basically do this consistently, you'll basically save yourself a ton of, money if you just wait for something to happen, which ultimately, eventually, it's going to. We all age and we get, things start breaking down. This postpones that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It helps you maintain your health.
Helps you maintain your health.
From the cellular level.
For a lot longer.
Yeah. And it's all natural.
And it's 100% natural, so.
Which is key for me.
Yeah, so it's like a natural insurance policy. Yeah. Natural health insurance policy. Yeah. Right? It keeps you on the right side of things. Yeah.
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 Definitely.
That's all I want to add.
Okay. Well,
okay, guys.
Thanks everybody for listening to the Level Up podcast, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Maybe we'll do the topic that you said we should do.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it's Easter weekend, so we might skip next week and then do it the week after. Yeah, because you'll be gone. People. So yeah.
Okay, so you'll just have to wait till after
Easter.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Take care.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.